Fans are sad after Fever make Caitlin Clark roster announcement. After the Indiana Fever announced their training camp roster on Saturday, fans were quickly hit with the realization that the team would have to make some tough decisions soon. The Fever named 15 players to their training camp roster, with Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, Aliyah Boston and Damiris Dantas the only ones returning from the 2024 squad. 2025 WNBA season is nearly here, and the excitement is building to watch Caitlin Clark's second season in the league. In 2024, the Rookie of the Year averaged 19.2 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 8.4 assists per game. Training camp opens on Sunday for all 13 squads, providing them ample time to prepare for the regular season, which begins in mid-May. As for the Fever, they'll do so at Gainbridge Fieldhouse with a roster they announced to the public on Saturday. Or 2025 training camp roster is set. The Fever wrote on social media as they listed their 15 players. It's no shock to see names like Clark, Aliyah Boston, Lexi Hull, and Kelsey Mitchell listed on the Fever's training camp roster. They played a big role on last season's team, and are expected to do so again. Other notable names, such as Natasha Howard, Duana Bonner, and Sophie Cunningham, were added this offseason to take Indiana to the next level. Indiana's offseason additions, such as Brianna Turner, Duana Bonner, Natasha Howard, Sydney Colson, Yellen Brown, Sophie Cunningham and Jillian Allain, have also been included, along with rookies Michaela Timpson. Bree Hall and Yvonne Ejim training camp officially kicks off on Saturday, with the Fever playing their first preseason game against the Washington Mystics a week later. However, the Fever can only bring a maximum of 12 players once the season starts on May 16th. With that said, they will have to cut 3 players from their current training camp roster. Understandably, fans couldn't help but feel bad and sad, considering how deep and talented the current team is. This year's best Black Friday deals on gear for every hobby. Find all the jaw-dropping deals on running, outdoor, and all other kinds of gear we've uncovered. Knowing 3 people will be cut hurts, a commenter wrote, along with the crying emoji. Another one said, 9 are lost. That leaves 6 players for 3 spots. This sucks. This roster too talented to cut, a fan added. A follower also asked for the WNBA to consider increasing the roster limit to 15, saying, the W needs to extend to 15 players, man. This ain't fair. Very sad that 3 of them will have to leave, a supporter admitted. 3 cuts will be tough, a 6th poster shared. It remains to be seen who will be cut from the Fever. Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Aliyah Boston and Lexi Hull are already considered locks for a spot, while Brianna Turner, Duana Bonner, Natasha Howard, Sydney Colson and Sophie Cunningham are expected to make it as well. This really leaves the Fever with just 3 available roster spots that the other players will have to fight for. One of these veterans is Brazilian forward Damiris Dantas, who took to Instagram on Saturday to post a message that will get Fever fans hyped. "We back," Dantas wrote in the caption of her IG story. Dantas, a 10-year WNBA veteran who joined the Fever last season, appears to be in the Fever practice facility at the moment the IG pic was taken. This indicates that the 6'3" reserve player, who is on a 2-year, $197,100 contract as per Spotrac, has joined Clark and her other teammates in training camp.